Worried about your skin? Not anymore. Replenishes skin's moisture barrier. Less dry skin, less visible pores. Thanks to Patera. For crystal clear skin.
What is this
start
ad?
with Patera Power Kit.
Shut the fuck up, YouTube. What is this ad? Skip trial. Fuck you. Sorry about that. That was an epic fail. What the hell? Apparently this is copyright free, but hopefully it is. Hello everyone. Ah! No one saw anything. No one saw anything. Hi everyone, today we're gonna study. This is actually, not my room. I just found it on Google. I'm like, yo, it'd be really cool if I had a room background, But sadly, I'm too lazy to make one. I mean, it's not that I'm lazy. Or, to be honest, I'm lazy. But I can I can make one myself. It's just I don't have the time. Wait a second. My background is not. There we go. My background is ugly. My computer's acting up already. I haven't even started studying. Is it just the background? Is it my... No, it's the background. Should I turn this off? Yeah. Okay. Whoopsie. I've been streaming for so long, but I still don't know how to work around OBS. There we go. My model is actually so ugly. Anyways, I'm gonna start studying now. We have some background music. It'll help me focus and help you focus too, I guess. I don't know. Actually, in the preview it doesn't look that bad. Maybe my brightness is too... My computer brightness is too... Yeah, my computer brightness is too... It's too high! I can't talk today. Okay, I'm gonna study now. Bye. I'll probably make this stream for like 1 hour-ish. I don't wanna take too long in studying because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get distracted later. So let's focus. Okay, right now let's do a deep focus for 20 minutes at least. 20 minutes. I can do longer, but 20 minutes. Okay. Wait, I need to set the playlist on repeat first. Loop. Sorry, not repeat. I mean, it's the same, right? Okay. I'm gonna study now. You can watch me. If you're gonna study too, then great. We should all focus on our studies, Make sure we don't drop out at least once in our life, right? I feel like I'll always make that joke, because it's not a joke. Always make jokes out of your trauma. Oh my god, I need to focus. Okay, starting now, I'm gonna focus, okay? I can't tell you what I'm studying because I don't want to dox myself. I don't know if I've said it accidentally or not on stream, but I don't think I'm gonna ever tell anyone. I mean, I'm not gonna tell the internet about what I'm studying because I don't want the humans to know that there's a vampire living among them. So I'm just gonna be I'm gonna be incognito about it. That's why. So I'm studying right now at a university, but I'm not gonna tell you what course and where. So all you have to know that it's a university. It's a tertiary studies university, which means it's like a tertiary level university. You guys know how hard university is, So I gotta do my best, But at the same time, I shouldn't be stressing myself out, We gotta live a stress-free life. That's how especially for someone like me to live. Okay, I'm gonna focus now. I keep getting distracted already. Where's my pencil? Okay, for me, one of my tips in studying is to use a pencil. Where the hell is my pencil? I don't even know where my pencil is. Where's my fucking pencil? You know, usually I listen to N-Star songs. I mean, you can listen to any songs, but I personally listen to N-Star songs. But you know, if I play N-Star songs, I'm gonna get copyrighted so hard. So I'm just gonna. Am I back? Am I back? On my replay, it doesn't say that I'm back though. It's still refresh. It's still loading basically. But I should be back. Am I? Oh, I'm back. That's so loud. Okay, I'm gonna study for real this time. Holy fuck, so many distractions. Okay, 20 minutes. Oh yeah, I was looking for my pencil, right? And then the thing about studying, something I like to do is I like to pick up my pencil and then I will write down. Like I have notes, right? Like everyone has lecture notes or textbooks or whatever they use to study with, right? Some people like to make pretty notes and stuff, but I'm different. I'm not trying to make myself like it's great being different or anything, but like one thing I like to do is because I don't like doing pretty notes only to like read it once and then never read it again in my entire life. You know what I mean? So I'm the type of person who will pick up a pencil and then on my notes I will like underline what's important and stuff, you know, but at the same time I will also rewrite the important points. Like for example, right? This is just an example, okay? Definition of something, right? The definition of something is the art of science of something from this kind of thing to this kind of okay. Like there's a definition, right? So what I like to do is rewrite the whole definition using a pencil. Like you can use a pen and all that, but like using a pen will just be messier in my opinion because my handwriting is hella ugly. You've never seen it, of course. I've never shown it, but it's really ugly. So it'll just make like my notes are already messy as this, and it'll just become messy. So I like using a pencil because using a pencil is like less bold, I guess, because it's just graphite, right? So I will use a pencil and rewrite all the important notes so that my brain will remember because I've wrote it so many times. Like you know, like sometimes when your teacher makes you write stuff so many times and stuff, that's actually a way for you to like memorize stuff. You know, it's easier to memorize if you repeat it countless times. You know, it's actually like if you do repetition. I don't know English, man. I don't know what I'm saying. So basically, yeah. And you know, your brain will remember, but even if your brain doesn't remember, right, your hand might remember, you know, because your hand has wrote it so many, like not so many times, but like your hand have wrote it before. So maybe in your subconscious memory, maybe in the exam or the test or anywhere in life where you might have to use your knowledge where you've studied before, right? At least like if you don't remember from your brain, your conscious brain, your subconscious brain might help your hand to write down the stuff you've wrote down before. You know, that's why I consider myself a good writer. Because I just like writing. Like I'm not trying to say that I get my ideas stuff from writing, but like, I feel like if you write something, it's like easier to remember. But I think that's just me though. And honestly, it's not that I remember because I remember it. It's like if you ask me to like recite it or say it aloud, I probably not remember, but my hand will remember. You know, that's how it is, I guess. And you know how I figure out this kind of style of studying? Like some people they use pictures, some people they use audio and stuff, but for me I like to like write down stuff. Yeah. And I figured this out because like I went to a prestigious school, right? I've talked about this before. I went to a prestigious high school and then the genius kids there, right? It's not like they make pretty notes, you know, they don't like spend an entire week making notes and then don't even remember what they wrote about with their colorful magic pens and stuff, right? They just take one pencil and they just rewrite their notes over and over again, you know. That's how they remember and score their tests, you know. I'm talking from like experiences from the geniuses in my school. I'm not a genius, of course. I'm just an average fucking dropout, but like I've watched them study and I'm like, wow, this is actually a great way to study, you know, especially if you're someone like me who enjoys writing more than listening or saying things a lot. Some people might remember more stuff if they say stuff aloud or if they hear someone else or themselves reciting something. They can remember it better. But for me, I'm not really an audio person or I'm not really a talkative person either. So I've never get the idea of like why would I like have to teach myself or read aloud my notes and stuff like that. Like, I think it's just noisy when people study like that. I'm like, go the fuck away. Go study somewhere else. Don't study near me. I need some peace and quiet, but at least not too quiet. I just need some like white noise. Do you know white noise, distraction noise? Like I can't have it too noisy or too quiet. Basically, that's why I have this background music right now with me. And some people study with images, you know, they draw and stuff like that. And I draw too sometimes. It's just that, in my opinion, drawing takes up more time than writing because I'm a really fast writer. So that's why I feel like writing is a lot faster than drawing. But if you're a visual person and you like drawing, then it's great, you know. I think, you know, everyone has their own styles of studying. But I'm just sharing my style of studying, you know. Now I have to focus, you know. Why am I saying? 20 minutes. Starting from now. It looks like I'm asleep, like my eyes are closed, but I'm actually writing down, so I'm looking down like this. You know, one of these days I should really show you guys my PC setup, you know, because it's it's actually really cluttered, like really messy. It's like, you know, some people have only like a work desk. Mine is like a very small IKEA work desk, you know. Very average, very cheap. I even made it I even installed it myself, you know. I mean, it's not that cheap, honestly, because I'm fucking poor, right? I mean, even this cheap desk is considered a luxury for me, you know. Like some people don't even have desks, you know. So the thing is, I don't have a dressing table, and I like wearing makeup, right? So, or my skincare routine and stuff. So I just have to put like half of my desk for work, and then the other like 1/3, yeah, 1/3 of the desk is for my dressing table, for my makeup and skincare stuff. So it's like really cluttered, and then my room catches dust so easily, so like everything's always so dusty. And I don't really have time to wipe it every day or every week, so it's like always it's always a mess. I'm a messy person. I'm sorry. I'm sorry your emotional support VTuber is fucking a mess. Forgot I should link the playlist at the description. I'll do it right now. Oh my god, I keep getting distracted. How do I copy link? Yo, is this an ad? Yeah, it's an ad. Fuck you. Okay, I've updated it now. Okay, back to studying. I adjusted my mic so that, you can hear me scribbling more. Because some people like the scribbling sounds for some reason, so I'm here to provide. Don't worry about that. I still use paper, don't worry. I might be a virtual entity, I might be pixels, but I still like the traditional way, of writing. Wow, shut the fuck. The chair is so noisy. Oh, sorry, I accidentally kicked the desk. You know, another thing about writing and studying is like, if you're writing, right, and then you see yourself writing, and then you see the words on the paper, and then later on in the exam or the test, or whenever you need to write your paper or whatever, you'll like remember yourself writing. Like it's in your memory, like you remember yourself writing that part, and you'll be like, "Oh, I've wrote this before," you know. And then it could be a photographic memory in a way too. Oh, hello, hello, hi. Today we're having a chill stream. You know, it's just me studying because that's the like that's the tadi. Now exam, okay. I'm supposed to be studying. Hello, good luck, Tessa. Thank you. I'm not so confident, to be honest. But honestly, when have I ever been confident in anything? Focus, Ara, focus. I am. You know, I'm really. Come to it. Okay, what was I saying? Yeah. Oh, you can hand in your paper now, and I'll be like still writing on my paper, you know, because that's how much I can focus. And then the examiner will be like standing at my desk, be like, "Are you done yet, bro?" Like, I mean, of course they don't say it like that, but like, "Are you done yet?" And I'm like, "Okay, here you go." Yeah, That's how much. If you give me 5 hours to complete an exam, right, I was literally sit there for 5 hours, because I can't focus to complete it, Like completing something is such a chore. Like it's such a challenge for me, to be honest. Do you want to VC my hats? Yeah, but so I want to see like what's the deal, with this kind of stream. Okay, I'm going back to focusing. Whoa, this chair. Shut up. My dad says, oh, Ara, you should sit properly on the chair, if the chair, because he's tightened up the screw so hard, and he's like, if you sit down with your big fat ass, I mean, of course he doesn't say that, but if you sit down with your big fat ass and that chair is still making noises, then that's not the chair, that's on you. You should sit down properly. Don't move that fat ass, even though it's so fat and you need to move it every 2 seconds because your blood vessels will literally constrict and you will literally get a numb but fat ass, right? And then I have to move my butt, sometimes, or else it'll get numb, and I'll be like, and then my butt will hurt, and sometimes it's not just my butt, sometimes even to the private parts, they get numb, the blood vessels, because I've been sitting for so long, but then this chair makes noises, I get distracted. Okay, anyways, enough about my fat ass. My fat ass will not be in the exam tomorrow. Oh my god. Device. I think I literally just said something. Device. Device is an instrument, apparatus, or contributions components used in prevention, diagnosis, therapy. I think I just exposed what my major is, but it's okay. I mean, you guys only have a general idea. It's a science major basically, but science is such a big field. Good luck guessing which. Good luck guessing which major, lol. Which is funny, because I used to be an art student, but now I'm into science major, which is funny, But I used to be in a prestigious science school anyway, so people are it's not that weird. I've always been multi-talented in a way, jack of all trades, master of none, basically. I'm good at everything, but at the same time I'm not good at everything, I'm not the best at everything. That sums it up. I need water. Some people like the sound of people drinking water, but I don't. I personally don't. But I know some people like it, so I'm just gonna leave it there. If you're ever like me, like the 1% of the population that doesn't like that kind of ASMR, you're free to tell me, Because right now I'm trying to reach as much audience as possible, So it's hard to tell, what to do and what not to do. So I'll just do what I want to do for now. It's a hassle to mute every time, so I'm just gonna not mute. But there are some VTubers that are really nice, they would mute if they drink water or eat, and I'm so grateful for people like that, because like the 1% of the population, aka me, that doesn't like that kind of noises, like we're really grateful, because those kinds of stuff, it's not like I'm making this all the minor, micro sounds, just to be able to sit there. I'm such a weird person. Why am I like this? Anyways, I'm gonna focus again. You know that, the flipping pages. It kind of reminds me of my last task. For the last task, I didn't do a study stream, of course, because I don't remember why. Oh yeah, because I was like still going to classes and stuff, so I was like tired, so I didn't want to do a stream and stuff. So I went to the test, right? And then at that time, I didn't have a wristwatch yet, because the one I ordered. Sorry if my mic is like. Because the one I ordered is like from China. Well, I'm just straight up saying where it's from. It's from China, right? So it's right from overseas, because I'm not from China. And then it takes weeks, for something overseas to arrive to your country, right? So I didn't have a wristwatch at that time of the test, and there was no clock. There was no clock or whatever at the test venue at the class. So basically, I was doing my exam. The lecturers were like, "Okay, start now," and I was doing my exam, and there were questions I didn't know how to answer and stuff, so I just stood there. I mean, not stood, but I just sat there. Yeah, I just sat there and just like thought about life and stuff. Like, bro, why did I study this part, and stuff like that. And then suddenly, I'm like, oh, how long has time passed? The test is okay. The test is 2 hours, right? It's supposed to be 2 hours. So like when there are questions that okay, and then there's like section A and section B, right? Section A was like structured questions, and the section B were like 2 essays, So obviously, you should spend less time at section A and more time on section B, right? Because section B has 2 essays. You have to write 2 fucking essays. And then the section A is just structured questions, right? And then But I didn't have the time. I didn't have my watch, and then I don't know what the time is. And my sense of time, my time perception is just so bad that I was just sitting there doing section A, and then there were questions I didn't know, so I just sat there, and then at one point I'm like, okay, let's do section B, and then I didn't understand section B, so I just raised my hand and I was like asking the lecturer, Miss, is section B something. I don't remember what I asked actually, but I just wanted to ask something. And then the lecturer was like, you're only starting that now. There's only 30 minutes left or something like that. I'm like, ha! And then I'm like, oh, how am I gonna write 2 essays in like 30 minutes, And then I just speed run it, speed run, like speed running games, it's like speed run but in exam, in essays. It's raining here, wow. Oh really? It just rained here, like it just finished raining. Like it was raining before the stream, I think. So probably the rain finally reached you, Mo. So yeah, that's the story of how my time perception is fucking bad. So I really recommend if you're going to exam or whatever, bring a watch, especially if your perception of time is warped like mine, Like to me time, like okay, I've always had a really bad sense of timing, and to me time is like a social construct in a way. Like you only know how long something has passed because that's how the humans have decided it, It's not because like I could be sitting here for like 5 minutes, but that you only know it's 5 minutes because humans told you it's 5 minutes, not because you actually sat there for 5 minutes, Don't Matrixception, mind blown. So yeah, bring a watch basically. That's the moral of the story. Oh nice, I'm studying here too. Hi, let's study together. But I'm just, am I really studying, bro? I've been opening stories. Okay, let's focus this time, Joseph. Let's focus this time. Okay, starting now, I'm gonna focus. It's been an hour already. Damn. I mean, not really an hour, but like almost. See, it's only been an hour because humans have decided it's already been an hour. For me, it only felt like a while. So perception of timing, My mic can't go any lower, bro. This is the limit. Please don't break on me, bro. I bought my mic and it came with a mic stand, So this is my only mic stand. If I break this mic stand, I will have to hold my mic, while I'm streaming, which is annoying, No one holds their mic while streaming. Then I will have to buy another mic stand or whatever. So please don't break on me, Pray that I don't get water tomorrow, because if I get water, I can pull Skara. Ooh. Manifesting, Mo. Let's pull for Skara tomorrow together, Like, tomorrow, I will, after my test, I want to pull for Skara too. I want to pull for Wanderer, So hopefully you will too, Let's pull together or something. you, I'm only studying. I'm still at the first chapter. And apparently there's 4 chapters for tomorrow. I'm gonna, focus harder. Focus harder. What time stops? I'm free by afternoon, hopefully. Because my exam is in the morning, right? And then I have like errands to run after that. So probably by afternoon, I'm good. Oh my god, that's my chair, okay? That's my chair. What is that? Currently cramming project. I'm so productive. Woo! As you should, bro. Imagine cramming a project. I crammed a project earlier today, like this morning. Because my group mates, oh my god, don't get me started. They did everything so last minute that they ended up sending in the hard copy of the assignment without proofreading it, without editing it, without fixing the mistakes and stuff. And I'm over there like, what the fuck, guys? Why you handing the assignment like crap? Like if I were the lecturer, I would be like, this is crap. I've taught you in class how to. Like I'm not trying to be mean. Like to be honest, I'm not trying to be mean. But like you've learned it already. It's like, why are there different fonts? Why are there different sizes? Stuff like that. Literally minor mistakes. Like something even a kid can do. If the kid actually follows. Like, do you know what I'm talking about? Like, are you sure you're in university, my guys? So I just ended up proofreading it and stuff, and I just sent another soft copy for the lecturer, so that she knows that like the hard copy one that my crap group mates made is something they made, while the soft copy one is something I would send, because the thing is, I can't send it like, because I live off campus, so my house is like 30 minutes or 20 minutes. It's supposed to be 20 minutes by car, but because it's so congested here that sometimes it can even take an hour-ish, Is someone knocking on my door? Oh, And then like, because I thought someone was knocking on my door. Anyways, so yeah. And then my group mates, they're living on campus, right? All they have to do is take one bus and then the 5 minutes and then boom, they're at the campus, So they should, they volunteer, but like they should be the ones sending in the hard copy. So that's why they ended up sending the hard copy without me proofreading it. And it's not like I said I would proofread it or whatever, but like you would, like, I'm not expecting them, but like it should be like the bare minimum to proofread your stuff before you send it in. But they didn't even proofread. They're like, okay, finished, boom, out. Like, are you sure it's finished? To me it's not finished. To me, according to my standards, it's not finished. But like, you can't expect everyone to follow your standards, right? So that's just how it is with life. Dude, this is pain. Wow, this song seems familiar. It's all N-Star songs. You can check in the description. Yeah, it's a group one, because hopefully it's not, For me personally, group projects are more pain than individual projects. I rather do an individual project that will take me like a whole semester, whatever, than doing even one minor group project. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, dealing with people is so shitty, I am at the verge of dropping out again, and I'm at my first semester. Holy shit. How am I supposed to face another 5? okay, I just exposed myself how many semesters I'm thinking about. Like, how am I gonna, you know? So I wish you the best of luck, Joseph. Seriously, like my heart goes to everyone that has to do the group projects because there's a thing called normies. Normies. They take this kind of thing lightly, but they don't know that whatever they're doing affects other people, and they're so selfish that they don't care about other people. And I'm also in a way really selfish. Like back then, I was not selfish, and I would be the type of person who's like, hey, I'll proofread editing, I'll do everything, I'll even send it for you, I'll print everything, and then you don't have to pay me back, it's okay, I can pay for the printing and stuff, I used to be that kind of doormat, because I'm stupid. But now I've grown and I'm like, you know what, fuck you. You can send in the shitty hard copy, but I'm gonna tell the lecturer that I've edited it under my name, Fuck y'all. Agreed. Yeah, character development basically. So please don't sell yourself short. Please don't be a doormat basically. Please don't let people step on you. Even if you enjoy being stepped on, please, in the real world, please don't do that, Know your worth, really, bro. Because that kind of thing burns you out, That's how burnout actually happens, You take on too many stuff that you think you can do, but you actually can't, because you're only one person. That's how burnout happens, So to prevent burnouts, know your worth, Know how much you can take actually. I can't read. Yeah, I'm gonna continue studying. I'm still at the first chapter. Yo, my favorite song. You're probably thinking, Ara, how can you focus while listening to N-Star songs? I don't. That's the thing. It's just a fake, Some people are also like, how do you study with music, You don't. That's actually the secret. But that only applies to me personally, okay? Different people will have different answers, basically. Yeah, I study with Genshi OST. The thing with Genshi OST is that there's no vocal. So that's why it's a good study music. Any music with no vocals is actually good for studying because it's just noises basically. But if you listen to music that have like vocals or people talking or whatever, there are some people that will focus on that. They will focus on the talking and stuff. So it's like harder to study with music that has vocals. So that's why if you study with ecstasy, like right now is the music box version, but like if you study with like the actual songs and then you hear the characters singing and stuff, like your focus will like just go, well, unless you can focus, unless you really really can focus. And then sometimes there are some songs where if you don't understand the language, it's also okay. Like for example, you don't understand Korean. Example, you don't understand Japanese, you don't understand Chinese. What songs? You don't understand Argentinian or German or French, stuff like that. And then you listen to their songs, it's okay because you don't understand what they're talking about, right? So you can't really focus. So you can't really you can't really process what they're talking about. But if you listen to a song with the language that you can understand, like an English song or whatever, you'll be like, wow, why is she singing about boobies or something like that? So your focus will go elsewhere. That's what I mean. But yeah, different people, different ways of studying. Maybe they focus better while thinking about boobies. You never know. Maybe that's what works. Different people, different ways of studying. Yeah.
Download your favorite podcasts
Oi!
and listen uninterrupted.
It's an ad.
Try YouTube Premium
Okay.
on us.
Okay, YouTube Premium. Okay. Maybe if you pay me YouTube, I will buy YouTube Premium, but I don't. I don't get paid. How can I buy YouTube Premium if I don't have money, bro? I really hope the questions tomorrow are easy because what the fuck am I reading? Like, why is it so complicated? Oh, it's like just use with this, and like, huh? What are you talking about, bro? When I look down, it really looks like I'm sleeping. Chair, shut up, chair, shut up. I swear, this chair. Oh my god, my favorite song again. You know, this is what I mean by music can be distracting. I'm like, wow, this is my favorite song. Not anymore. Thank God they're short. I would be singing the whole song. Oh my god, another song I like. Oh, bro, I gotta change the playlist. I'm such a weeb. I'm so sorry. Miss us. Truth makes a brand new me. You know, if you hear me burping or whatever, I'm so sorry. My body. You know, the body, like, it doesn't matter if you're a human or a vampire, you know. If you're a living being, they do weird stuff sometimes, you know. Even if you're an animal or a plant. you, I hope the mic doesn't pick up my family. They're like so loud sometimes. I mean, I'm loud too, but like I'm a VTuber. I'm supposed to be loud. If you're not a VTuber, why are you so loud? You know? When bro, why is my face like that? When I study, after I study, or after I do an exam, my hair always ends up looking so wild. Like when I'm studying, my hand just plays with my hair or whatever, and it just goes, it just goes wild, basically. Oh my god. I mean, right now I'm tying my hair, but usually it'd be really messy after. Oh my god. And then if you've been to a prestigious school like me, you will see the genius kids. There are some genius kids that after the exam or during the exam, they're thinking so hard. They're scratching their heads or whatever. They're running their fingers through their heads or their face and stuff. And then after they leave the exam hall, they look like they just went through shit, basically. That's the easiest way to say it. They went through hell and back, just to answer a fucking exam. That's how much geniuses take it seriously, I guess. And then there are the other kind of geniuses where, I mean, the geniuses I've seen at my school, they're honestly not geniuses, but they're geniuses because they put in the effort. And they're already when gifted kids actually don't get depressed. You know what I mean? When gifted kids don't get depressed, they become geniuses. So I'm the gifted kid that got depressed, so I'm not a genius. But there are some gifted kids that are they didn't get depressed because for whatever reason they got good support, they're not autistic, or they're they're mentally good and stuff like that. They end up becoming geniuses, right? Yeah, those are the kind of people I've seen in my life, and there are also kind of people I've seen that are shit. And then there's this type of people where they take the exam so seriously that they end up when they leave the exam, they end up getting a fever after that. They get sick after that. Literally after the exam, suddenly they'll go to the hospital, they'll go to the clinic because they got a fever, and you guessed it. The reason for the fever is stress, So I don't know why the education system wants to put that much stress onto people, I mean, you should have a standard, that's true, for me, my standards of formatting, standards of ethical, the formats of technical stuff, basically, technical writing stuff. But if your content is not that amazing or not original or something, or groundbreaking, it's okay, bro. It's really okay. Do you know what I mean? Have a standard, but at the same time, don't set them way too high. You still have to have a standard, but you can't put your standards in the skies. Put your standard where. What am I saying? I sound like a motivational speaker, but put your standards on the ground where you can step on them, but make sure to actually step on them, if you put your standard where you can reach it, but you still can't reach it, then what are you doing, bro? But at the same time, be realistic. Put your standards where you can reach them, and if you still can't reach them at a reachable standard, then what the fuck are you doing, bro? Do you know what I mean? I've seen two different extremes on the spectrum, one end they're geniuses that are trying so hard to reach the skies, to reach the space, and the other end where they just want to be beneath the ground if possible. You gotta be on the ground. You gotta put your head on the ground, at sea level. I don't know how to say it, but realistically, of course. Since I'm 2000 years old, right? I've seen so many shit in my life, and I don't know why I'm still alive to see shit, but here I am, I guess. I'm almost finishing this chapter. Then I can move on to the other 3 chapters. Holy shit! Took me an hour for 1 chapter. Maybe this chapter is just too big. I have no idea. Maybe not. What? I don't know how to spell, bro. Where's my like? Do you ever like read the notes that you wrote in the lecture, and you read it back, and you're like, "What the fuck did I write, bro?" Yay! Finish chapter 2. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Oh no! Chapter 2 is law. Chapter 2 is law. I refuse to memorize this, bro. I'm not a lawyer. Law. My earphone fell off. My earphone fell off. Bro, sorry. I don't know if the lyrics are running. trying to remember these acts because they're part of the law. Oh my god. What am I, a lawyer? I'd be like, the Law of the Nemo Act in 1990. It is said that. I swear I'm not taking law, guys. Law isn't for me. I cannot argue with people without crying, you know. I'm not fit to be a lawyer. Yo, it's so cold. It's rain. It started raining again. Did you see me yawning, bro? That's embarrassing. is already the end of the playlist. It's gonna loop again. Reminder to stretch. Bro, oh, I'm so loud. Reminder to stretch first because my back is stiff, my shoulders are stiff, and if you're sitting too long, you need to stretch. So let's stretch, everyone. You know, I have a fan. Is it okay if I open my fan? Because if I open my aircon, it's too cold. But if I turn it off, it's hot. Wow. My chair sounds like it's farting. Please stop making farting noises. Your boy needs to sleep. Oyasumimir. Oyasumimir to you too. Good night. Thank you for coming to my stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Good night and sleep well. When will I? When will I sleep? Oyasumimir, Joseph. Yes. Oyasumimir. said I want to make it is a short stream, but I don't think it's gonna be short today. I wonder why the last test. Oh, okay. Now I remember. The last test for like another subject is it only took like 3 chapters, so we only studied 3 chapters. So that's why I was like, why does this feels like there's a lot? It's because this subject has 4 chapters, so it explains it. Ooh, it's alright though, I'm still here. Oh, what? That's so sweet of you. Oh, that's sweet. Well, I'm Genshin too, so I think I forgot to play Genshin yesterday. And then just now I opened Genshin, and I thought of playing Genshin for like a little while before starting the stream, so I can like at least do dailies, right? But I got distracted. I think I ended up doing Scaramouche web event and stuff, and then I'm like, oh no, it's almost 9. It's almost time to board the stream, so I didn't get to do the dailies. So after this stream, I still have to do my dailies. Don't worry, the second chapter seems to be so short. Yeah, I'm almost done with the second chapter actually. But there will be many events, right? Yeah. I have 90. Wait, 90? I mean, my PT is 10, but I have like 80-ish. And then just now I got more primos from the Twitch event. So I have enough for Scaramouche if I win 50-50, but I'm hoping I do, bro. I do not want to lose 50-50. Like, it'd be great, but it'd be not great. You know what I mean? Because I want Al Haytham too. So like, even if I lose 50-50, I'm guaranteed Al Haytham, right? But who asks to lose 50-50, right? Like, I want Scaramouche, you know? I don't want to wait for his rerun and stuff. So hopefully luck manifests for us tomorrow. Also, Al Haytham drip marketing when, bro? I've been waiting for his I've been waiting for his drip marketing basically. Where is he? Wow, nice. Considering the Ara's luck streamer, it'd be high. I wish my streamer luck is as lucky as in real life. I mean, you can't be greedy, right? At least streamer luck is streamer luck. But I'm not so confident, to be honest. When have I been confident? But I don't know, man. I don't know. Hopefully, the streamer luck streak is still with me. Manifesting early Scarifers. Manifesting. Will you get his weapon? His weapon is kind of cute, to be honest. It's like a bell. But I don't think I'll get his weapon because I want Al Haytham, right? What would be good for you? Witsit, of course. Witsit. I was like, what weapon should I give him? And I remember that he's a main DPS, so Witsit is the only answer. Okay, I'm done with chapter 2. Let's go with chapter 3 now. Let's go, guys. Woo! What time is it? Oh, it's still early-ish. I have to wake up early tomorrow. What the hell? I need to sleep early. Yes, I want to get his weapon, doing it all for Scar. As you should, bro. As you should. Manifesting weapon for you, Mao. Because the other weapon is Ethos, right? I mean, the crit damage is sexy, but the defense? Yeah, so hopefully you get his weapon, you know? Manifesting. Chapter 3. Oh, chapter 3 is also... Lol. Chapter 3 is also a little bit... I think only chapter 1 and chapter 4, I remember. There's a lot. But chapter 2 and chapter 3 are like really short. Let's go chapter 3. The fact that you guys don't even know like what's in chapter 3. I really can't tell you, you know, like if I tell you, what's the point of me paying my university bills, you know? if you can get this information for free on the internet, right? Like it's not free. You have to pay for them. missed the title of. I don't even know the title of chapter 3. I'll check later. I'm like chapter 3, but like I have no idea what chapter 3 is about. Are you laughing at me? Oh, it's okay. Laugh at me. It's okay. I mean, that's the point of me being a VTuber, right? I want you guys to laugh at me. It's okay. Like I encourage it. I laugh when you say about chapter 3. Yeah. I mean, it's like a mood, right? You're like, okay. Like, you look back at your chapters and you're like, wow. And then you have no fucking idea what the chapter was about. Because, like, you didn't understand what was happening in the class and your notes don't make sense, you know, like, it's a mood. Honestly, if you're a student and you don't experience this, then you're probably like a genius or something. I don't know. But it do be like that, you know? It do be like that. Relatable, yes. I'm just a normal person, you know. Even though I'm a vampire, in the end, I'm just a normal person, you know. Like people set high, like especially in the vampire community, like people set such a higher expectations and standards for the vampire community. Like they set their standards in the skies, right? But in the end, there are some of us that are not meant to be in the sky, you know? ever like wrote so hard that your pencil almost broke? Like, chill, bro. Why am I writing so hard?
With Music Premium, there's no
Oi.
ads, which also means no interruptions to your kids'
YouTube
songs.
ad.
Get YouTube Music Premium.
Okay, YouTube Premium. Okay. You're not using mechanical pencil? I'm using a mechanical pencil. And it's breaking. It do be like that. I don't like using a normal pencil. Like back then in our school, you will have to use different kinds of pencil like HB, B2, B3, B4, B5, B6, B until 8B, right? If there was a 10,000B, we'd be using the 10,000B pencil. Like, there were so many pencils, right? But like, I don't like that. The fact that we have to keep sharpening it every 2 seconds. Like, literally every 2 seconds, you're like, draw, and then like 2 seconds later, you have to sharpen it, you know? Like, it's a pain in the ass, and it's so messy. And I used to have massive allergies, you know, like because of the pencil's dust, right? Because of the pencil's dust from sharpening it too much. Like, the dust goes into my nose because I breathe, right? I'm a breathing, living being, right? So it goes into my nose, and I start hachoo, hachoo, you know, like fucking. Oh my god, it's hell. So yeah, I use a mechanical pencil when I can, which is right now. I think like, thankfully right now, my course is like, it's a professional course, right? So like, it's not as messy as like the, how do you call it? The project, the hands-on courses basically, but like, yeah. Like with a mechanical pencil, you don't have to sharpen it every 2 seconds, right? Because you're using a lead that is already like shaped into a sharp, thin size. Yeah. Wow, ITS, literally. Yeah. Oh my god. Like, remember when you were a kid and you like the teachers don't let you use mechanical pencils because mechanical pencils are dangerous apparently because they're always sharp, right? And you can like stab someone to death with a mechanical pencil if you do it right. So like they don't give children use mechanical pencils, but like when you're a kid and then you use the normal wooden pencil, right? And then you have to sharpen it every 2 seconds, like, bro, seriously? For real, yeah. Such pain, bro. But I get it, you know, I get it. I wish, like, I don't know why they haven't made mechanical pencils with like HB, B2, B3, B4, B5, B6, B until 8B leads. I don't know how you pronounce it. But like, they could do that, you know, they could make 0.5, 8B pencil leads, but they don't. They only make 2B because apparently 2B is like the most common used in exams and stuff, blah blah blah. Like, it's so inaccessible, bro. So like the artists that have to use the 8B pencils, they're like, oh fuck, now I have to use the wooden pencil and I have to sharpen it every 2 seconds, and then I hachoo, you know, and then I have allergies. Fucking, you know, the worst part is it's not just the what do you call it? What do you call the nose? It's not the respiratory, yeah. It's not only the respiratory allergies. There's also the skin allergies. You know, my skin is really super sensitive. Like, if you look at me, I'm pale as fuck, and like I only have one layer for a skin. You know, like other people have multiple layers for a skin, like epidermis, middle layer, like the layer inside. But I only have one layer for a skin. You know, that's how thin my skin is. I mean, not literally, but like figuratively. Yeah. I'm talking metaphors sometimes, So like right now, I'm saying that my skin is like an onion skin. It's like one layer, and if I go into contact with dust or like with like I didn't know that pencil dust can make your skin irritate and can make you get rashes. Like okay, easy to say I have eczema, right? The easiest way to say it, like if you just look it up, eczema and stuff, you know that people in eczema they live life on hard mode, because their skin are like super sensitive. I mean, I say it's like there, but actually it includes me too, because eczema is genetic, to be honest. So like in my family, like everyone has like really super sensitive skin, and then like, I didn't know like that could irritate my skin and make rashes, break out and stuff. So like back then I used to have like the worst rashes. So like right now that you can like, I mean you can't see it because I'm wearing clothes, right? But like if I'm naked and then you look into and then you look at my body, at my skin, you will see like so many eczema scars, and they got worse because of the pencil stuff. So I don't know why they make 8B lids so inaccessible. That's the point, but like I'm always talking in circles. Like that's literally the point. Art school was hell. I don't know why art school is so like, I don't know why art in general is not as respected as it should, because like what the fuck, bro? Like art is such a amazing thing to do, Like tomorrow another doctor will graduate, but tomorrow you wouldn't know that there is a artist that produced a new work. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, they are so unappreciated, for all the shit they go through. Like doctors be like sitting in an air conditioner, like reading their thick ass thesis, which is valid. I'm not trying to say that reading a thesis is easy, because it's not, 100% not. But like if you look at the conditions, like artists, especially traditional artists, right? Innovation, right? You want to make things easy for yourself, That's why innovation exists. So digital art is a thing now, and it's still art. But like, especially if you're a traditional artist, the conditions where they have to work with, like, it's so crazy. Life would be boring if there's no art. Oh, life without mechanical pencil. No, I'm so glad for the person who created mechanical pencils. Thank you. Like if I could kiss you on the mouth, I would. Like literally, like mwah, like that's how much I appreciate mechanical pencils. Life would be boring if there's no art. So true, bro. Like it's so overlooked. People think it's just picking up a pencil and move the pencil, right? But like, do you think you can move the pencil prettily? Reflect. That's all I'm gonna say, Like if we start this discussion, I'm never gonna finish studying, so I should go back to focusing. Okay. think you interpreted it wrong. What I meant was life without mechanical pencil is boo, no boring. Yeah, that's true. Life without mechanical pencil it's unpog basically. It's shit. It's terrible. 10 out of 10 would not recommend if you do not have a mechanical pencil. Please go buy one now. Back then when I was a kid, mechanical pencils feel so expensive. Maybe because I was poor, right? If you don't have money to buy a mechanical pencil, then you should collect money and then buy one, you know. It'll save your life so much. Even the lead is kind of expensive. Like, oh my god. Why is stuff like that so inaccessible to poor people, bro? Like, back then when I was like a poor kid, right? And then there are people, I was already poor, right? And then there were people who were poorer than me, you know? There were people who were less fortunate than me. And I was already less fortunate, but there were people who were more less fortunate, and they can't afford mechanical pencils at all, you know. They always have to buy the 20 cents of pencil. They always have to buy the 30 cent of pencil. Like, I don't think nowadays you can get it at that price, you know, because inflation is a thing, which I think is stupider, you know, because poor people still exist, you know. How are they gonna buy pencils, bro? This is why education is so inaccessible for poor people. Like, it's a fact, you know. I'm not making this up. So if you can buy a mechanical pencil, then you can collect money, buy one, and buy the lead too. I mean, in one container of lead, there's a lot, you know. Like 50 or 100, I don't remember. So like, it can last you your wooden pencil every 2 seconds. And your writing, like, I have really bad handwriting, right? But your handwriting will actually look better if you use a mechanical pencil. So I really recommend it. And you know, that's why, like, if I drop a lead, or if my lead container falls off, I will be like, no, because like, if the lead breaks, you know, like, that's money, bro. I will actually cry, you know, like, oh no, my leads, I have to pay money to actually buy more lead. And then when you buy lead, suddenly the lead breaks and stuff, like, bro, it's so tragic. Wow. When you look at the little things in life, they're so tragic, honestly. But like, let's focus on the good things, I guess. At least, you know, at least your handwriting looks better with mechanical pencils. Because sharpening your pencil every 2 seconds is really no. And then, like, back then you have to sharpen it at like the trash bin, so you'll be like standing at the trash bin, like, oh my god. I'm never gonna finish this chapter. Why? Why not? Oopsie. That's not me, by the way. That's the chair. That's the chair. It's never me. It's the chair. It's the sound of the chair. I don't know why the chair is so shit. Oh my god. Ara gaming chair when, you know, like Ara studying chair, like gaming chair but for studies, you know. You know, even a gaming chair is more expensive than a fucking PC. Like, I don't know why a gaming chair is as expensive as a PC. Like I know it's comfortable and it has a lot of functions and all that stuff, but like I can't even afford a PC, so a gaming chair is not in my list right now. Even though it'd be really great, it'd be a huge quality of life improvement for me if I have a gaming chair. Gaming chair is really nice to sit on. I know, right? I'm studying gaming chair. Oh yeah. I mean, have I sat on a gaming chair? I think I have. Like my cousins and stuff. Like, I have a lot of cousins, right? And some of them are well off, right? So they some of them have gaming chairs, and I've tried it. So it's really good. I mean, if you read my lore, you could tell, that I originally came from a very well-off family. Then, when I was born, my family was in decline because my dad has issues and stuff, So, I mean, we're doing better now, but it's still hard, Life is still hard. It's hard to recover, if your family has already declined, I mean, how do I say this? My dad's family was well off, but he isn't. And then my mom, she wasn't from a well-off family, so she has to work extra hard to provide for her family and then for our family, So, it do be like that, That's the only conclusion I can make. It do be like that, but it's okay. Things are a lot better now. So I'm talking like when I was like a kid, like when I was a baby, and I'm an adult now, But like that's the thing, If you grow up with poverty, it never leaves you, Like some people, if they're born with a silver spoon, like if they're born and they already have their needs met, then they can grow up healthily without not really without worries, but with security basically. They don't feel anxious all the time and stuff. But like if you grow up with poverty and stuff and your needs weren't met, you end up feeling unsafe and anxious all the time, It's a fact, It's actually been researched by psychologists and stuff, Like if you actually look for articles. I'm not gonna cite any articles, of course, because who am I to do that? But like, if you actually Google it, it's true, So as someone who grew up in poverty, I guess it's kind of true that it never leaves you, Even though we're doing better, and I still feel like one day I will end up in that spiral again, if I'm not careful. Hugs, Lara. Oh, thank you. Hugs, you too. Lore. Yes, lore. I mean, my lore isn't really that complicated, to be honest. It's just a vampire from a noble vampire family, but the family became in decline, and then she was like the hope to bring up the family again, but for some reason she ended up not being what people expected, not being the great, special, perfect vampire that people thought she was gonna be, so she got vanished out of the vampire world, and now she's in the human world. That's basically it. I think that's kind of like, I think it's generic in a way, but like at the same time I feel like I'm not the only one in the world like this, So we're all in this together, right? done with chapter 3, and I still have no idea what chapter 3 is about, but like we're almost done, I'm at the last page. Wait, I made a mistake. I made a mistake on my notes. Oh, you want to know why life got better for her? Like, financially? Because my mom, like, she got, I wouldn't say she got promoted, but she got transferred at work. And she got transferred to the HQ, instead of a branch. Like, back then she works at a normal branch, and she was in a branch for a long time. She never got promoted and stuff. But suddenly one day, she made a mistake. She made a negligence. That's the term, she made a negligence. So they deemed her not fit to work in a branch anymore, because if you work with a branch, you have to work with customers. But if you work in the HQ, you don't interact with customers directly. You only have to work with the other employees and stuff, right? So they didn't want to put my mom to work with the customers anymore because of the negligence. Because apparently the negligence costed them like a lot of money, of course. So like they transferred her to the HQ. So after that, she got the salary of working in the HQ, of course. So life got better after that, thankfully. Bless me, bless God. I don't know what else to say, but like, yeah, I'm grateful. So it does get better, even if you made a mistake at work. Actually, sometimes it can work for the better. Maybe maybe back then, like, if my mom didn't work so long for this company, maybe she would have got like fired, or like got like, it would have costed her, but because she's been in service for the company for years, like for many years, like even since I was like baby, even before I was born, and I'm like 2,000 years old. She's working in this company for 2,000 years already. No one has noticed a thing. But like, then they're like, wow, you've been working with us, you're so loyal, you've been working for us for so long, I wouldn't want to fire you, So they ended up transferring her to the HQ, which actually has better opportunities. So even if you made a mistake in life, sometimes it's for the better, So it will be like that. Oh no, rip. Oh, you're like, oh no, rip, but like it actually worked for the better, I don't know why, for some reason she never got promoted. Maybe because my mom's not really the type to like, my mom's kind of like me, she's not really the type to like socialize, make friends, she's always diligent in her work, That's why they don't want to fire her either, because they're like, you've always been so diligent in your work, and then one day you slip up, and then it's like a really big mess, right? But it's like the only time you've made a mistake, it's like the only one time. So that's why, like, they don't wanna punish her for that, which is a good thing. I'm almost done with this chapter. Oh my god, I keep getting distracted. Maybe because I keep like making mistakes in my notes, so like it's okay to make mistakes. You never know. Sometimes the mistake is what opens up another opportunity for you. Of course, avoid it if you can, but like if you did, then forgive yourself. I used to be the type that cannot forgive myself. Like if I make a mistake, I would beat myself up so bad, because that's how I was raised. It's a Asian tiger mom kind of thing. If your mom raised you to be like, why are you so every time you make a mistake, it latches onto you forever, right? So it's a hard thing to unlearn, so let's learn to unlearn it, basically. Yeah, forgive yourself. Basically what my what my therapist told me. Forgive yourself. My mom used to be really hard on me. I mean, even until now, she's hard on me. But like, now that I'm older, like when I was a kid, I was like, why is my mom always abusing me and stuff like that? But like, now that I'm older, I realize that people like that, they're hard on other people. Like for me, I'm like, I also used to be hard on people, and I'm trying to unlearn it. But do you want to know why people are hard on other people? I mean, not hard on as in don't take it out of context. Hard on as in they're always like having high expectations, and if you don't meet the expectations, they'll beat you up for it. That kind of hard on. So like my mom was and still am that kind of person. But like as you get older, you realize that when you become that person too. Like I grew up, right, and then I ended up becoming that kind of person too, and losing friends, losing people, stuff like that. They're like, why are you like this? Like sometimes you don't realize it until you actually lose the people or lose the opportunities or whatever. And then when you sit back and you think, I mean, some people don't really realize it, but like I've sat down and think, and I realize it. I realized that the people who are hard on other people are actually harder on themselves. They're always beating themselves up. Like the reason they're beating other people is because they think it's okay to beat themselves. It's okay to beat themselves and not forgive themselves. Like if you make a mistake, you beat yourself for it. You talk yourself down. You like bring yourself down. You bring your self-esteem down, and you're like, if you can't contribute to the world, if you can't give anything to the world, then you're just a piece of thing, kind of thing. And sometimes it's not their fault. Sometimes they just mirror the way they've grown up, or they've watched other people do that to them, and they just absorb that kind of thing for a coping mechanism and stuff. So like it's like to unlearn that kind of stuff. So that's why when like from that day on, when I realized I've become that kind of person, I just sit down, I like healing and stuff. But like sometimes when my mom does it again, when she's beating me up or something, I sit down and I'm like, why are you abusing me? And then the next second I realized she was just like me, and if she was that kind of person, if she's the type of person that beats other people, then that means she beats herself up too. So after that, I really try to like sympathize with her, like she's not perfect too, So I've learned to forgive myself, and at the same time, I've learned to forgive her, And I also hope that she learns to forgive others, and most importantly, herself too. So it starts with you, And you can't change other people. You can't be there and be like, I want you to be like this. Of course, it does work that way, right? But like, and it's a challenge to unlearn stuff that you've learned for like years, right? Especially if you're 2,000 years old. But baby steps, I guess. I mean, realizing it is the first step already, because most people don't realize it. Most people are like, oh, why are you like this kind of person? Why are you like this? But they don't know internally. They're always beating themselves up. Of course, this is not an excuse to abuse other people. It's not an excuse to hurt other people. It's not an excuse. It's never okay. I'm not saying it's okay or whatever, but if you sit down and realize that everything happens for a reason. It's not okay, but there's a reason. It's never okay, but there's a reason. And it's important to not become that kind of person too, I guess. For you, say hug. Oh, you're so cute, mom. Hug too. Why am I getting depressed at this kind of time? Oh my god. I don't know why I started opening that kind of topic. Maybe because I keep thinking, like, they're related, like my mom made a mistake and then she's projecting it sometimes onto us, onto me, onto my siblings, but mostly onto me, She's a lot nicer to my younger siblings. But yeah, it do be like that. It's okay though. It's okay, but by the end of the day, she's done a lot for me, and I'm pretty sure I've also done a lot of terrible stuff to her too. So it's like a win-win, to be honest, it's a win-win. Like it's the I wouldn't say human experience because I'm not a human, but like it's the experience, while you're alive you can't help but hurting other people. I used to be the kind of person like, why am I alive if I keep hurting other people? Why am I alive if I'm gonna be a burden to other people? I don't want to be alive anymore, like that kind of mindset, you have to realize that being alive, being existing in general, you're bound to like leave your mark. Like no matter if it's good or bad, like no one is all good and no one is all bad, And back then, since I'm autistic too, right? So like I have a really black and white thinking. Like if a person is good, they're all good. If they're bad, then they're all bad. I used to like put labels on. I mean, in my head, of course, I don't really label them outwardly, but like I used to be like, if they're good, they're all good, and like I would idolize them. I would follow them to the grave, And then if they're bad, I would avoid them like the plague when they're actually not all that bad, something like that. So yeah. You have to remember that human beings are like that and you're bound to hurt other people too. And if you hurt other people, of course you have to ask them to forgive you, and then sometimes they don't forgive you, but it's okay if they don't, As long as you grow and learn to be a better person. I'm not telling you that it's okay to like go do stuff and then like ask for forgiveness. Like of course you have to realize it's something bad, but sometimes humans, when they make mistakes, like not humans of course, like anyone really, vampires too, sometimes when they make mistakes they don't even realize it. So like it's important to realize it first. So that's the first step, and then yeah.
Keep music videos going.
Shut up, YouTube. I'm trying to
Try
talk
YouTube
about deep
Premium
stuff,
on us.
fake deep stuff. So yeah, learn to forgive yourself, I guess. If you've hurt other people, forgive yourself. That's actually the number one. Like, of course, you should ask for other people's forgiveness. But if they don't forgive you, then you don't have to beat yourself up over it. As long as you've learned, or as long as you're willing to grow to become a better person, then it's okay. I think the number one problem in the world right now is that so many people are unwilling to forgive themselves and hold themselves accountable forever, Like let go. Big hug, deep convo with Ara 11 p.m. I know, right? Why am I being so deep? Like, I've lived with 2,000 years, right? So I have like so many insights in life already, especially like I went through like the deeds of hell itself and like came out of it. Like I'm a lot older than my peers right now, and people are always like, oh, because you're a lot older than your peers, you have a lot of experience, right? But they don't know that they don't know that, okay, for example, like this example by the way, 20 years old. I'm not 20 by the way, but like 20 years old. A 20-year-old going into college or whatever institution, and then they're like 18-year-olds, right? They just started life, they just started adulting, and then the 20-year-old is doing better because they've lived longer, like quotation live longer, but actually they don't know that the 20-year-old spent 2 years or 3 years of their life in a shell, in a house. So were they really growing? Were they really experiencing the 3 years of their life? Like, because for me, because I used to be a shut-in, right? A hikikomori. I used to be a NEET. Like, I felt that the years I become a hikikomori, it felt like my life stopped, basically. It felt like I wasn't aging. Like, how long was I a hikikomori? A few years, actually. 4 or 5 years, honestly. It's a long time. So just now was an example, right? A 20-year-old, he was he was a hikikomori for 2 years, right? And then when he stopped being a hikikomori, he went to college, he went to school, and then people are like, oh, because you're older, you're doing better than the 80-year-olds. When actually, he has his own shit going on too, you know. But you don't know that because he doesn't show you that, you know. People only show what they want you to see. So you can't assume and be like, oh, you're doing better because you have more life experience, when in actuality they're doing better because they want to become better. That's actually the reason, you know. It's not because they're older, because they have more life experience or whatever, but no, it's the initiative of the person. You can put the person like the 20-year-old and the 80-year-old. If the 18-year-old put up the initiative, the 18-year-old can become even better than the 20-year-old. But the 18-year-old thinks, oh, because I don't have enough life experience, you know, that's just an excuse. Fuck you. You don't know what someone is going through. You don't know that the 2 years they've shut in their life stopped. The thing about hikikomoris is that people think it's like, oh, they're too depressed to go out. They're just making excuses. Just go outside, you know. But you don't know. Like, some people, they don't know like the feeling of when your life stopped, you know. Like, nothing's moving forward anymore. You're not moving forward anymore. And if you're stuck in that place, it's hard to go out, you know, because like I said, your life's not moving, you know. Time isn't moving. Time is like a concept at that point, you know. So are you really 20 years old? If in my opinion, you know, if the 20-year-old was a shut-in for 2 years and then went to college with the 18-year-olds, mentally, he's actually 18. Because during the 2 years of his life, was he even alive, you know? So physically, he might be 20, but mentally, spiritually, is he 20? Something to think about, you know. But sadly, so many people in life don't think about that stuff, you know. Only I think about that kind of stuff. Why am I the only one who thinks about this kind of shit, you know? This kind of thing isn't gonna be in the exam tomorrow. Why am I thinking about this? Okay, I'm moving on from this topic. I'm gonna focus on my exam. I have one more chapter. It's almost midnight. Okay, one more chapter. Let's go. I think I'm done. I'm done with this chapter. I'm drawing a diagram right now. Yeah, enough with the deep convos, bro. Enough. No one actually listens to this, you know. It's such a shame. Like, this is something I thought of just now, you know. Oh, people always think that, you deserve the world these people deserve the world. Like, but I'm over here sitting to thinking to myself, no, I don't deserve the world. The world doesn't deserve me. Do you know what that means? Like, you think you deserve everything in the world. You think you deserve all the best things in the world. But you don't know that sometimes it's not that you deserve the best things in the world, but you're not someone that the world deserves, you know. You've been giving so much for the world, but what has the world give you? Even if you deserve the world, does the world give to you? Think about it, bro. Think about it. Sit down and think about it. So I've been thinking about that a lot, you know. I've been thinking that the world doesn't deserve me. And I don't deserve the world. I don't think I deserve the world. And I don't want the world anyway. What's so good about it anyway? If you sit down, you think about money and stuff like, and by the end of the day, it's all a social construct. I'm telling you a secret. It's actually a social construct. Yes, we need it to eat and stuff, but who made that system, you know? Back then, we could have been like sitting in the forest. And honestly, it's not the best way to live, but like, oh, who set up the prices? Oh, supply and demand, you know. Why is something like food considered supply and demand? Why isn't it a necessity? Why isn't it something? Of course, you can work for it, right? But like, you have to work for it. You have to like plant your food, plant your vegetables and stuff. You have to slaughter your meat and stuff. But people working so hard, like who put the prices on those? Capitalism, bro. I'm finished with this chapter. Wait. Why did I close the book? I have one more chapter. Oh my god. I forgot I have one more chapter. One more chapter, guys. One more chapter. Last chapter. Chapter 4. Woohoo! Let's go chapter 4. Chapter 4 is kind of a lot, so I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna eat bread right now. I'm kind of hungry. Can you hear me opening the plastic wrapper of this bread, lol? Hug, hug. Hug, hug. You know how Japanese people say hug? They say gyu. I think it's so cute, you know. Like this one time, I've listened to. Am I really gonna expose myself? I listened to this ASMR Japanese boyfriend kind of thing. I mean, who hasn't? Who hasn't? Tell me who hasn't, you know. So, and it's not like I listen to it often. It's just at one time. And then this guy, he's so cute, you know. Like he's talking Japanese, of course, and there's subtitles because obviously I don't understand Japanese. And then he's like, "Gyu," and then the subtitles is like hug, you know. And it's so cute. Like gyu. It's like squeeze, something like that. It's like gyu. It's so cute. Hugo, Hugo. And then you have English, Hugo, Hugo. I think it's more like squeeze, like you squeeze the person when you hug and they're like, yeah. I don't know, man. I haven't been hugged often in my life, to be honest. Can you hear the fan? Hopefully not. When we go to Jollibee, I hug you. That's so cute. Sure, bro. Of course. I'm actually really open to hugs. It's just that when the people I meet, either I'm the one who's not comfortable enough to hug the person because the person is like questionable, or they're the person that I really want to hug. I really want to get along. I really want to get close, but they're the ones who don't want to hug me. It's always like that. Why is it always like that? I don't know why in my life there's always like those two extremes. Like, why can't I meet anyone that I'm comfortable with and they want to hug me? It's a win-win situation, but I'm always in a lose-lose situation for some reason. I mean, not a lose-lose, but like a lose-win or lose-lose. Like anything that's not a win-win, basically. I'm always losing it some way. No, I don't. Okay, nice. It's a test, right? And I'm back in the other subjects. Like, for example, this subject has 6 chapters, and then the test only came out 3 chapters. And then there's this other subject that has like 10 chapters, and then it only came out like 5 chapters. Like, what if this test, because there's only 4 chapters, right? It only comes out 2 chapters, and I've been wasting time studying the 4th chapter. No, I still need to study. I'm actually making excuses. I'm like, maybe I don't have to study this last chapter. What if it's not in the test? What if it's only in the finals? Or maybe I should just skim through. No? I should just skim through just in case. plastic is so noisy. Wow, sorry, I was IDB. No, it's fine, it's fine. I don't think I've been talking, I've been focusing. I want IDV too, bro. No. IDV later. I mean, honestly, after this midterm, I have finals next week, so I should be studying for finals. and they're like close together. Like one day I have like two exams for like two different subjects, and then the next day is already another exam. Like they're so packed together. So I really should study early. I can't study the night before like this one. But why is my model like that? Why was my model moving so weirdly? Sometimes I'm really scared of my own, my own webcam and my own, what do you call it? What do you call it again, bro? It's at the tip of my tongue. Tracking, yes, my own tracking. Because sometimes I'm like, is this webcam tracking me? Or is it tracking something else that I don't see? Something like that. yeah. This is horror stories with Ara. if you hear this thudding sound, it's just me trying to squeeze the plastic together. Oh my god, how to focus? This is me. This is how I am. You know, guys. Like what it says, sitting still. Like, I'm like a 5-year-old. To be honest. 2,000 years old, physically waifu. I don't know, but mentally 5 years old. Oh, I'm at the last page. Okay. morning I'm gonna like review, like do a short revision. Of course, off stream. I'm not gonna stream tomorrow morning, obviously. I have to go to class and stuff. Okay. I'll just put my pencil here. I'm gonna do some little cleanup before I end the stream. Oh, my neck hurts. Don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to stretch. What else am I gonna do here? Oh, I'm gonna put I gotta prepare my bag too. Second. Gotta make sure I don't leave anything behind, you know? I guess that's all for today. I will try to stream my Scaramouche pools on Twitch mostly, because that's where I usually stream my pools. You can check my Twitch. I will update my Twitter accordingly, because it's like afternoon. I don't know if I have stuff to do in the afternoon and stuff, but tomorrow afternoon probably I'll put for Scaramouche. I don't forget to sleep early. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep after this immediately. Oh wait, I'm gonna do dailies first and then sleep, bro. Oh my god, the grind never ends. And anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you, Mao, for coming. Thank you for the thank you for making me focus, I guess, and all the good conversations and stuff. So yeah, maybe I should do more study streams. I think it's kind of fun. In a way, you know, it actually is. Yeah, I'll do a Scaramouche stream, and then if I'm a little bit free, because I don't think I am. I have finals next week. But if I'm like tired of studying and I want to play a game and stream something, then maybe I will. You know, no promises. When was the last time I said, "Oh, I'm gonna stream," and then actually stream? Come on, bro. Come on. I never stream, even though I said I will stream. Like, come on, please don't believe me. I'm a big fat liar. Okay, bye bye. I really like this background. I don't own this background, by the way. It's just somewhere. I downloaded it somewhere. Okay, bye bye. Good night. Good night, everyone. Sleep well. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Yeah, bye bye. See ya, Ara. See